All right, so crypto just decided to go completely ballistic again. Everything is exploding and we have so many token claims, announcements. There's just so much to cover. So let's just start immediately. We have Zora. Zora is finally launching a token. It's coming in spring of 2025 and you can still potentially farm a little bit of this one. Ideally, you would have done so over the last couple of years. But for now, you have still time until 3 days before they actually launch the token, because snapshot number 1 was taken on March 3rd. And then there's going to be another snapshot for Zora activity 3 days before the token launch actually goes live this spring. Now, when it comes to airdrops and expectations, it is very important to be rational and keep them low, to be very positively surprised when surprises happen. But let's take a look at some numbers to see how Zora could hold up. They've had over 2.4 million collectors and over 600,000 creators generate over $27 million in rewards, while content on Zora has driven over 370 million in secondary volumes. Considering that they have really amazing backing and pretty good funding, this could signify decent airdrop, but primarily the most important thing to look at when we're looking at potential airdrop, actually guaranteed in this case, it is actually going to be tokenomics. So let's take a look at these tokenomics. Total supply is going to be 10 billion and 20% is going to community incentives, 10% for retroactive airdrop, 5% is going for community liquidity, 20% for treasury, and 18.9 and 26.1. So almost half of the full supply is going to team and contributors. To be fair, there have been better tokenomics in the past, but still there have been some amazing airdrops from just 10% retroactive airdrops in the past as well. So we will just have to wait and see what the future brings. Now, if you want to actually qualify potentially for even more rewards, you still have time, as mentioned before, and standard activities we've been doing for years apply. You just mint stuff on Zora, you create your own collections. Ideally, you would want to also have people buy your collection, where of course Boost.xyz does amazing work, because you can either get your Zora NFTs at a discount, or you can actually get your collection sold because you're going to be boosting, hence the name, the actual collection. So the stuff that we already covered so many times in the past, but it is still relevant today, even though the platform doesn't seem to be getting much traction. One final thing I will mention is that it is probably also very worthwhile to also get your Zora app on your phone, because of course Jupiter and many other platforms are now incentivizing users to transition to mobile as well, because of course huge amount of people are on mobile phones these days. So it only makes sense to actually give extra rewards, extra incentives for mobile users as well. Now, this next bit is actually crazy. Apparently Mask, so Metamask Token, has been listed for pre-market trading and it has already reached a valuation of 4 billion FDV. Of course, since then, LogX have deleted the tweet and there's a lot of hype speculation on crypto Twitter right now regarding if this was real or just fake news. But if Metamask is coming, just keep in mind, guys, that Metamask is still the biggest, most used Web3 wallet globally. They've had over 30 million users across the years. So yes, with Linea coming, it would make sense that they drop a token as well. But again, this is probably just fake news. So keep your expectations in check. Of course, if you want to qualify, classic stuff we've been doing for years, swapping, bridging, maybe even using Metamask card, which is actually supported in many places around the world, such as US, Europe, and a couple others. Those are all activities you can do if you just want to position potentially for this that might happen in 2025. Speaking of snapshots, we also have one from Stakestone. At the moment, if you're a Stakestone user, just keep your assets, don't touch anything, because probably this has been a pre-snapshot announcement. It should be coming in a couple of days, but nothing still confirmed. Next, we have some news from GRVT. So you have until March 17th to claim your 80 Zk tokens, which is not very important in monetary terms at the moment. But what is very important is we can look at some numbers we can deduct from this post. They've had 30K eligible KYC users, which means that they actually have maybe 40, 50, maybe even 60,000 actual users of the platform, which might mean that they're not actually flying as under the radar as we originally thought. However, seeing that there have actually only been 4.6K users who have claimed it so far, maybe it is still a great opportunity. Either way, perpetual dexes are probably one of the best niches in airdrops to farm right now, because we've seen what happened in 2024 with Hyperliquid. So potentially these things that cannot be sibled, that cannot be liquidity farmed by whales, it is still maybe the best opportunity we have out there. At the moment, I'm mostly focused on REA and GRVT, but again, guys, always use delta neutral strategies, because if you're not a trader, it is super easy to get liquidated. You just want to build volume, but you want to do so in a responsible way. And if you want to discuss these strategies and much more with some serious DeFi degens and airdrop hunters, our Discord is one of the best places you can do so. We have many different channels, from general to airdrop distribution to announcements, to keep your alpha action-packed and before it hits YouTube. And all of this you can find out on our official website, where you can find the monthly, yearly plans, as well as an airdrop application, which will help you keep organized. Continuing with token announcements, we have news from Kilo Exchange that their token is also coming, also on March 17th. So all the details regarding rules and eligibility are coming very soon. Another one, we also have Elixir. Elixir is one of those liquidity airdrops from 2024, and they're supposed to be coming very soon in March 7th. Now, we also have news from Dolomite. Dolomite airdrop is actually live, and you can check your allocations and claim on app dolomite.io. And as I was making this video, we have another one coming up, and it is from Redstone Oracle, and you can check your allocations. Just make sure that you're not actually claiming anything yet, because this is just a checker and the official token is not live yet. Let's wrap up with some testnets. We have Mega 8 coming on March 10th, and the steps you can do to pre-register is to join their Discord, go to wallet registration, type register, and just paste your wallet address. And another one we have is from Lens Reputation. So this is actually Lens Protocol. They have rebranded, changed everything quadrillion times over the last couple of years. But finally, if they're going to be an airdrop, you can actually do some activities such as going to their faucet, getting some basic transactions in, and also check your reputation score on their official website. Last piece of good news is that potentially, if you're still believing that this is a bull cycle, just a slight correction, this is amazing metric that the business cycle, global business cycle, is actually bottoming at these levels. So hopefully this is going to be one of the biggest, most explosive bull cycles to come. And that is a wrap for all the topics for today. If you like the content, make sure to like and subscribe, bell notifications on. Any questions, comments, I'm waiting for you in the comment section below and in our Discord. Thanks for watching. Till next time, have an amazing day.